Hello folks, today I bought up a new project rifle. It's my Brocock Concept S6 in 177, and I've ordered an Altaros regulator for it. The reason I went for Altaros in the end is because there was less messing around with it. It was basically take the end, plug out, shove it in, tighten it back up, and away you go, apart from some of the fine tuning. The Hummer that required a bit more work, and so does the Lane's Lancet regulator. Both really good regulators, but I just went for this one because it will be easier to fit, and they are a good regulator. So what I've got to do before the regulator arrives, which will probably be first week in January, is put it over the chronograph to see what the shot string's like, so we can compare it to when I fit the regulator. Another thing I'll show you today is why your best pellet might not always be a good idea to tune it up to close to the 12 foot-pound level, and why a lot of rifles leave the factory only 10.5 foot-pounds with some of your pellets you're firing through the barrels and you're running white so low. The reason being is you'll get a lighter pellet, say an H&N or a Falcon Accuracy Plus, and it's probably not coming out what you expected. The velocity is probably there, but the power's not there. The reason being is if you tune that pellet up close to that 12 foot-pounds, if an heavier pellet was putting it on test by the police, such as a Bisley Magnum, which is an heavier pellet, what you've been tuning up thinking your rifle's 12 foot-pound, it is with the pellets you've been using, but as soon as you put that heavy pellet in, it could be as much as 4 foot-pounds over. So I'll show you that today. I've got some Falcon Accuracy Plus and I've got some Bisley Magnums, so we'll put both of them in and you'll see the power difference between the two. Nothing done to the rifle, it's just what the pellet's achieving. So that's one little test that I'll do that will show you why the rifles don't always come out what they should be. So I'll get on with the test. Okay, loading the 6-shot magazines. They got two sides to it. It's got a small nipple on it there and a larger one there. The larger one is the side you load the pellets from. The pellets I'm loading first are the Falcon Accuracy Plus. They're fairly easy, they do drop in, but then what you've got to make sure is that they engage with the O-ring, otherwise they can come out while it's rotating around, so you must make sure that they go past there. So if you've got a pen or something, or something to suit the pellet, that's better. But that is a 6-shot magazine. The only downside to the multi-shot is it's only 6 shots, but they are very reliable. So there you go, that's the 6-shot magazine for the Brocock Concept S6, and the contours are exactly the same. I've just shown you the hang on, let's get it into focus. That's it, I'll just show you how it's loaded. As I say, the actual larger bearing goes to the back. The bolt's already cycled back, so it just slots in there like that. Pull it around, and then it's straight in. As I say, the only downside, everything's good about the rifle. It's accurate, it's well made. The only thing I would say is the bolt's not very big. That's a downside to the rifle. If the bolt was a bit bigger, it just seems a very small bolt. And the magazine, only 6 shots. They're the only downsides to this rifle. Everything else is perfect. I mean, it's preference. Some people might like a small bolt and only a 6-shot, but that's it. It's a lovely rifle. So we'll get on with the test now. I'm going to put 24 shots through the chronograph using the Falcon Accuracy Plus. These weigh 7.33 grains, and that will be followed by 24 shots with the Bisley Magnums, and these weigh 10.25 grains, I believe. So we'll get on with the test. Okay folks, we're going to start the test. I've got the target set up at 20 yards. See how accurate it is. And okay. Go for the top target. Sorry about the table wobbling on the chronograph. How many is that? Is that 5 or 6? 6. Okay. Next mag. So I've filled the rifle to 200 bar. You can get about 60 shots from it, but 48 of those shots are going to be very close in consistency. That went tight. So that's the first 12 shots. So I'll reload the magazines and then we'll start again. Okay, put in the next magazine. This time I'll go for the lower target, just to be different. It's a bit high. And the power's gone up a bit. Wind's picked up as well. Is that it? 6 already. Yeah. Alright. So this is the last one then. Okay, so I've now gone to the Bisley Magnums. The last group was terrible, but the wind picked up just as I started shooting. So I'll change over to the Bisley Magnums now. Okay, we're going to start again. The sun's come from behind the cloud. I am in a bit of a shadow here, but I'm hoping now there's enough light for us to carry on. I'll put a fresh target up. Got 2 full magazines of pellets. 20 yards again. Target. Still got an arrow. What I'm going to do is relocate the table where there's a bit more sunlight, and we'll start again. So, as you can see, we've got wind to contend with. Now you can see we've got sunlit areas, and we've got, I mean, actually in the shadow now that's been cast by the the actual cabin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up here, move everything back again, and hopefully we'll get a better result through the chronograph. So I'll put that there. Okay, we'll get on with the test. Yes. Pulled that one too easy. Oh, the chrono's moving. Actually, on the table. Again. Sorry about this. Just getting it lined up. Bottom one. So what I'm going to do now, like 2 more magazines, and that'll be the comparison then. Oh shit, you see it moved again, just move that. Here we go again. Just move it smaller that way. Top one. Final magazine. Bottom target. that's the end of the test. The rifle's safe. What I'll do when it comes down to fitting the regulator, I will actually tune in using the heavy pellet. That way, by doing that, I'll make sure that no matter what pellet I put in it, it's going to be legal. So I'm not sure what the results will be at the moment, but I know once that regulator's in, and once I've tuned it down to where it needs to be, it'll be a nice, safe, accurate rifle. And as you can see from the results, it's not bad in the first place. Quite good exhaust valves on these anyway. So that is the test so far. The next time you'll see me with this will be when we strip it down and fit the regulator, and that will be followed by more tests like this. So thanks for watching, and in part 2 you'll see the actual regulator and the fitting of it. Okay folks, and finally we'll have a bit of fun. We're shooting at reactive targets. I've got the scope cam on, and I've got an optic scope on. This is a 3x50, I believe. Okay, I was hoping to put the illuminator on, but I believe the battery's a bit flat. The targets here are set out from 20 to 25, but I do find it odd to look through the camera how small these are. But you can see it's hitting the target when I'm on spot with it. So between 20 and 25 it's still flat, being a 177. Pellets. So yeah, what I'm using now again is the Bisley Magnums. They do well in the wind. They do have a bit more clutch and being heavier. I think these are 10.25 grain. So I'll fire another 12 rounds off and we'll call it a day. In fact, I've not topped the rifle up since filling it up to 200 bar, so I must be probably 60 odd shots already, which is about the limit for the rifle, but it's still going, so why not? We'll keep going. So I'll make this the last 12. Now Brocock got brought out by Day State, which is a good thing and a bad thing in a way. So they don't make these anymore. The only ones Brococks you can actually buy now from new are the Brocock Compatto and the Bantam. Any like this now, it's got to be a second-hand buy or a new buy. Some of the shops have still got the new ones in. They're lovely rifles. Very similar to the Falcon. And that's because the Falcon engineers had a lot to do with Brocock. Take this rifle apart and they're more or less the same internal. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Last one if there's one in it. I think that's it. Yes. So that's the end of today's project, including the little fung shoot at the end. Thanks a lot.